Thanks for your interest in the ABRA kickoff training about accessibility of apps. My name is Paul van Workum and I'm working in the field of app accessibility. Accessibility features. Mobile phones include a lot of accessibility features. We will share how these work and how often these features are used. We will elaborate on the screen reader, switch control, keyboard access, voice control, larger text and dark mode. You need to understand how these features work to understand what the accessibility guidelines expect of you. Let's talk about the numbers first. Features in numbers. Q42 did an extensive research on the use of accessibility features based on more than 1 million iOS users. 43% of the users uses one or more features and 14% of the users use two or more. Features are, for example, adjusted text size, which is used by 33% of the users. About 12% prefers smaller font size, but 20% prefers or is even dependent on the larger font size. 27% of the users has dark mode on. Dark mode is officially not an accessibility feature, but the numbers and user testing shows that users want and need this. For example, some visually impaired people can perceive white letters on dark background better. Other numbers are zoom in and bold text that are both used by 7% of the people, mainly with a visual impairment. Restore by shaking is used by 6% of the users. For people in wheelchairs or with spasm, this functionality is often used. You do not want to trigger restore without you actually wanting to use this feature. Speak selection is 4%. This feature allows text to be read aloud. When you select a piece of text, the option to have it read aloud appears. For people that are dyslexic or are low literate, this can be very helpful. For people with a cognitive disability, the reduced transparency can prevent misunderstanding. Reduced transparency limits the transparency in case of pop-ups or menus, so users know what blocks to focus on. Most apps do not support the features mentioned. Not all settings mentioned are mandatory by law, but if these features are not working, this impacts the user a lot.